Trauma is and has always been everywhere. It's simply what happened. An earthquake, a pandemic, unpredictable and largely unavoidable events for those affected. These things create vast scales of trauma. Some forms of trauma are closer to home, intergenerational even, and unfortunately happen all too often. The adverse childhood experiences, or ACE studies, show that early childhood trauma in particular is predictive of poor academic performance, health outcomes, and even certain diseases. Trauma is a lasting emotional response to an event that is difficult to cope with or out of one's control. It can be a single incident or an ongoing series of events that happens over a long period of time. Trauma responses can come up in a gym setting in many different ways. A few examples are being around a lot of unfamiliar people with no clear exit, loud banging or yelling sounds, feeling vulnerable while laying down on a bench press, being pushed at the end of a workout without consent. The key thing is the emotional response lives in the body and persists or reoccurs after the original event happened, sometimes long after. You might call it unfinished business. It gets in the way of things you're trying to do in life unexpectedly. Resilience is the other side of trauma, your ability to adapt and recover from difficult experiences and move forward. How do we get there? A trauma-informed approach to coaching gives us some hope. Trauma-informed care is a framework that acknowledges the role trauma can play in a person's life and aims to promote healing and recovery. It's based on the idea that each person, uniquely and to varying degrees, has a history of trauma, and that traditional ways of trying to help can instead just re-traumatize people. There is a better way that doesn't just pretend it doesn't exist. Some ways we practice trauma-informed care are creating a safe and welcoming environment. The points of egress in the gym space are clear and abundant, lots of plants and natural light. How we express our values verbally right from the start and non-verbally as well. Building trust by being sensitive and curious about a person's experience, really assuming nothing and just asking questions to learn more about them. Consent or choice throughout every step of your journey. Are you okay adding 5 pounds to this exercise? No? That's fine. I love you working right here. Thanks for being honest with me today. Collaboration. Instead of, here's the workout, no excuses, get after it. It's, let's work together on your plan based on how you're feeling today. Trauma-informed basically means you're the coach and I'm the facilitator. I hold space for your feelings, invite you in to share your real life story, and ask questions to help you write the next chapter.